Are you thinking about moving to Fairfax, Virginia? Well, guess what? In this week's video, I'm gonna share with you 6 things that you need to know about before moving to Fairfax, Virginia. And make sure you stay to the end because I'm gonna share with you a bonus feature and one of my personal favorite things about living in Fairfax, Virginia. And we're getting started right now. Boom! Hey everybody, it's David, your favorite realtor. It's another beautiful day right here in Northern Virginia. Literally beautiful. It's gonna be 70 degrees today. I'm so excited. We're definitely getting some outside activity today when I'm done with this video. Well, hey, if it's your first time here on my channel, please smash that subscribe button because every week I release videos about living, working, playing, thriving, pros and cons, top neighborhoods, basically everything that you need to know about living right here in Northern Virginia. So because of all these videos that I've created about living in Northern Virginia, I get calls, texts, emails almost every single day from folks just like you who are moving to Northern Virginia, and I absolutely love it. So if you're even thinking about moving to the area, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, even schedule a live Zoom call with me one-on-one. Whatever you gotta do to get a hold of me, I got your back when you're moving to Northern Virginia. Fairfax, Virginia. So Fairfax is gonna be known for its history, which dates back all the way to 1805. That seems like forever ago. Cultural diversity, top-notch education system, some of the best restaurants in all of Northern Virginia, some of the best career opportunities basically in the country, and so much more. So Fairfax, Virginia is gonna have a special place in my heart. In fact, it was the first town in Northern Virginia I lived in. I moved to Fairfax, Virginia in the year 2000 from Florida when I was 18 years old because my dad always lived in Fairfax. So in total, I've lived in Fairfax about 12 to 14 years, give or take. So in fact, when I was filming this video on the streets trying to capture B-roll, so many great memories flooded my mind, and I just really realized how great of a city it is in Northern Virginia. So if you're even thinking about moving here, you're absolutely gonna love it. So I want to dive in deep and give you the 6 things that you gotta know before moving here. So let's get it started. Now the first thing that you need to know about living in Fairfax, Virginia, that is gonna be the location. So Fairfax is gonna be about 20 miles away from Washington, D.C. And you're gonna be within 20 miles of 2 airports. You have Reagan National Airport in Arlington. Then you have Dulles International Airport, which is gonna be close to Ashburn and Sterling as well. So it's a huge advantage having 2 airports within 20 miles of you because you can shop, save some money. Who doesn't want to save some money? And probably the best part about Fairfax in terms of location is you're literally in the dead center of all of Northern Virginia, which is a huge advantage. You're probably within 25 miles away from probably 95% of anywhere you need to get in Northern Virginia. So it's super convenient, and that's one of the best parts about Fairfax is the location. Now the second thing that you need to know about living in Fairfax, Virginia, and that's gonna be a top-notch education system. Some of the best schools in the area are gonna be located right here in Fairfax. And according to greatschools.org, a lot of the schools in Fairfax are gonna be ranked a 7 or higher. Also, a lot of my friends who grew up here in Fairfax and went to the public schools here, I would say 100% of them went to a 4-year university, either UVA, Virginia Tech, George Mason, all graduated and all right now have great high earning jobs. So if that's the potential you want for your kids, Fairfax County Public Schools are gonna be perfect for you. So Fairfax is also home to George Mason University. So George Mason is actually gonna be the largest 4-year public university in the state of Virginia. And George Mason, their claim to fame came back in 2006 when the men's basketball team made it all the way to the Final Four. I remember when they made it to the Final Four, it was complete hysteria here in Fairfax. You go to restaurants and everybody had their George Mason banners and flags and wearing the colors. It was such an awesome time to be living in Fairfax when they made it to the men's Final Four. Now the third thing that you need to know about living in Fairfax, Virginia, and that's gonna be the style of homes. So Fairfax is gonna have a wide variety style of homes. And the reason is Fairfax is a much older town, especially when you compare it to like Ashburn, South Riding, Aldie, for example. And a lot of these homes in Fairfax, they were built as far back as the 40s and 50s, all the way up to single family homes that are built in the past couple of years and everything in between. So let's start off with condos and go over the price range. So condos in Fairfax, Virginia, they're gonna start off in like that $190,000 price range. That'll get you like a 1-bedroom, maybe 600-700 square feet. And a lot of those are gonna be much older condos, actually right by George Mason University. And a lot of investors will buy those and just rent them out to the students. And then condos will get as high as $700,000. That'll be a luxury condo, 2 levels, 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 2,400 square feet, probably built within the last 3 or 4 years. Now townhomes in Fairfax, they're gonna start off in that low $400,000 price range, maybe like a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,200 square feet, maybe built in the 70s or early 80s. Be great for first-time home buyers. And you see a lot of these all throughout Fairfax, Virginia. And then townhomes, they'll go all the way up to $1 million. This will be a luxury townhouse, 3,000 square feet, rooftop terrace, maybe right across the street from the metro, which is very convenient if you need to travel into DC for work. And then you have single family homes in Fairfax. They're gonna start off in like that low $500,000 price range. And this will be a much older single family home, definitely built in the 50s or 60s, maybe 1 or 2 levels, only like 1,200 square feet, maybe a 3-bedroom, 1 or 2 bath. That was the style of homes they made back in the 50s. It's almost crazy. That would be almost impossible to make now. And then it goes all the way up to $2 million. That'll be a 6,000 square feet, 3-car garage, basically mansion, and everything in between. So you're gonna see a huge variety style of single family homes, colonial style, craftsman style, ramblers, bungalows. So that's one of the cool things about Fairfax is there's so many style of homes, and no matter what you're looking for, you're gonna find it right here in Fairfax. If you're getting any value out of this video, please smash that like button. Really helps me with the YouTube algorithms. That way I can keep on creating awesome content all about living right here in Northern Virginia. Now next on the list, that's gonna be Old Town Fairfax. So Old Town Fairfax is the walkable downtown of Fairfax in close proximity to George Mason. You can really immerse yourself into the history of Fairfax. A lot of cool local boutique shops, some great mom and pop restaurants, and what used to be my favorite, a lot of cool local bars. When I used to live in Fairfax City, I was walking distance to these bars so I could walk there, have a great time, walk back nice and safely. I don't get no shenanigans anymore. I was a lot younger back then when I lived in Fairfax City. But another cool thing about Old Town Fairfax is the festivals. So many times throughout the year, they'll close down the streets and they'll have like a parade, like 4th of July parade, St. Patty's Day parade, or just a food parade, and they'll have like live bands playing. You see the kiddos walking around with balloons. So that's one of the coolest things about Old Town Fairfax. We haven't seen it so much in the past year due to COVID, but I'm hoping this summer they'll bring back the festivals. Now the 5th thing that you need to know about living in Fairfax, Virginia, that's gonna be Fairfax Corner. So Fairfax Corner is gonna be a beautiful mixed-use shopping center featuring street-style shopping with national chains and local boutiques, residential living, office buildings, and what I believe is some of the best restaurants in all of Fairfax, including Uncle Julio's, which I believe is probably the best Mexican restaurant in Fairfax. Go there to get some amazing sizzling fajitas. Ruth Chris, go there, you want to celebrate an anniversary and just have a nice steak dinner. Ruth Chris is gonna be the place for you. And another restaurant in Fairfax Corner, this will actually be a local restaurant, it's Coastal Flats. When I lived in Fairfax, I went there a lot for happy hour. They had this cool little outside bar. They're making some craft cocktails, like some fresh mojitos, and some of the best food that you'll find basically anywhere in Fairfax. Now the 6th thing that you need to know about living in Fairfax, Virginia, that's gonna be the Vienna Metro. So technically there's not a metro in Fairfax, but it's gonna be in the border of Fairfax and Vienna. So basically anywhere you live in Fairfax, it'll be a very quick, short drive to get to the metro. And this metro is gonna be in the Orange Line, and the best part is super quick to get to like Arlington. I believe it was like 4 or 5 stops away. And to get into DC, you only have to change trains only 1 time. In fact, I used to take the Orange Line a lot when I lived in Fairfax. I would take it to the Washington Nationals baseball game. Maybe it took 40 minutes to get there, have a hot dog, watch a great baseball game, take the metro back to the Vienna stop. So when you live in Fairfax, you have very convenient living with the metro, which will take you anywhere in Northern Virginia, DC, and Maryland. As promised, I wanted to share with you a bonus feature about living in Fairfax, and you will thank me later when you go there. but I believe the best restaurant, absolutely my personal favorite in all of Northern Virginia, DC, Maryland combined, is Artie's. It's gonna be right there in Fairfax. Local restaurant, they serve American style food, great steaks, great seafood, great ribs, great chicken tenders, family friendly, great for a date night, great place to go for a drink. When you move here, check out Artie's. You will thank me later, I promise you that. So if you're moving to Northern Virginia, Fairfax could be the perfect spot for you. I believe it can check off a lot of boxes that you're looking for. And if you want to learn more about living in Northern Virginia, check out these videos right here. They're gonna be awesome resources, and I'll see you on the next video.